Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. So today's Pick a Card Love Tarot reading. We are going over what does your person want you to know? What's on their mind about you? What do they want to tell you? What are they dying to let you know about? So what do they want you to know? I have 3 piles for you guys today. Very kind of cool, interesting pictures. So I thought these were neat and went with this. So pile 1, we have this lips card. I have this paired with this fire and ice quartz. So kind of like this crackled quartz for pile 1. Pile 2, we have brain image, and I have this paired with this lapis lazuli. Pile 2. Pile 3, we have a card that says I have this paired with this amethyst. For pile 3. All right, guys, so take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most, whatever image kind of sucks you in, or think about your person, close your eyes, open your eyes, and go wherever you're drawn to the most. If you feel really, really torn between 2 piles, you could just have messages in more than 1 pile. That's totally fine. Feel free to watch more than 1 pile. Just always remember these are general readings, so you got to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And also remember, wait, no, that's not what I was going to say. You can watch different piles for different people. Oh, I do so many of these intros. I'm just kind of blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so it's that kind of day. All right, but I ultimately 3 piles, go where you're drawn. If you're still having a hard time, you can use the timestamps, the numbers. Sometimes that helps people decide. You can use a pendulum, whatever it looks like that works for you. The timestamps will be in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment. I'm also available for personal readings. If you want a more direct insight to your situation versus just a general reading, you can find that booking information in the description box as well. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, I will leave these up for a moment. If you need more time, feel free to pause the screen, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, hello, my lovely friends. For pile 1, you are drawn into the fire and ice clear quartz. It's kind of like a crackled kind of vibe here, and this beautiful card that says lips. And we are looking into what does your person want you to know? What do they want you to know? Yeah, what do they want to tell you? What's on their mind? Those kinds of things. I do want to read this card because maybe, you know, that'll help you know if you're in the right spot. I am going to do a quick energy check-in as well, but it says sensual kiss, whispers, sweet talk, beauty, secrets, silence, message, and clarity. So, I feel like this person must really, really, if you're drawn to this, there must be something very delectable about your lips. You must have very kissable lips. There's just, I'm hearing I want to whisper sweet nothings to you. It's feeling like the vibe so far coming in this pile is feeling very seductive. Not surprising, this says sensual. So we'll see what kind of messages come up with that. But I'm going to put this here for the moment. May move in a second. I'm going to do an energy check-in if that's not your thing. As soon as you see me start pulling from some tarot here, this is the tarot we're going to use. When you see me start pulling from the tarot, you can scroll through to that. But the rest of you guys that do love the energy check-ins, let's start there. So pile 1 energy check-in. So the point of the energy check-in is to have something, if not all of this, ring true for you in your situation. You can also ask your guides, the universe, your higher self, however you want to put that, for some signs and synchronicities within the reading. And I do extra confirmations at the end for fun. So, all right, but let's see. Pile 1, energy check-in. Pile 1, energy check-in. All right, I feel like I need to pull one more of these, not sure why, so Pile one energy check-in. This one. All right. Let's see pile one. So we have basket, recognition, reward for merits. We have a big basket of fruit here. I really want some yummy bread. But recognition and reward for merit. So there could have been a recent recognition between the two of you guys, some accolades. Someone could have gotten a reward for something, some hard work of some sort. We have throne, position of authority. So you guys could throw back some authority back and forth. It could be roles reversed, or someone could pride themselves in being like queen or king or those kind of vibes here. All right, we also have a kind koala. Mindfulness, relaxation, and self-care. It says remove your tension and let your be free. I'm not sure if that's a typo. I guess let yourself be free. So there could be a koala connection or an Australian connection for some of you. There could be just something about this other person that puts you at relaxation, or they could say that to you. There's just something that puts you at ease with this connection. We do have passion here, you know, that seductive quality I was getting. It says insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. We have a delicious donuts, the two of meals, which is the two of pentacles in this deck. So kind of weighing stuff out, but I kind of wanted to use these because there's just lots of really cool imagery on this tarot deck. So it says sweets and cafe, have a sweet day, donuts, two of meals. We have that little crown here in the corner. So there could be something sweet, delicious, delectable about the energy between you. There could be a donut connection. Could be very pivotal. We have 35 as balance. This is yin and yang. So there could be a little bit of opposites. Could attract vibe going. It's like you're almost the opposite of me, but I see you within me. Those kinds of vibes. Yin yang. Opposites attract. Move these over a tiny bit. And then we have the three of pleasures, which is the three of wands. So one thing I want to say about this two of meals, which is the pentacles, right? Okay. Sorry, this is a newer deck. And someone could have a lot on their plate that's always trying to balance something out. And it's interesting. We have, this is about balance and this is balance. So you could balance each other out, something like that as well. Also, I'm hearing like work connection for somebody. So I wanted to throw that out there. But with this one, we have a three of wands, and it says classic tobacco existence. 1924, 1, 9, 2, or 4 could be important. It says premium quality. I wonder if all of them have the crown on here. They do not. So it's interesting. Both of these cards have this crown, and then you have a throne. So that could be extra important for somebody. But the three of wands is about like waiting for a ship to come in. So this could be like a connection that's been a long time waiting. You feel like you've been manifesting this person. They could feel like they're manifesting you, something along those lines. So if any of that rings true for you, let's jump right in. I think I am going to leave this over here. And let's see. We have a tarot deck that's a little bit smaller, so I should have plenty of room. All right. So yeah, if you feel like this resonates, let's jump in. What does your person want you to know? What is the person on your mind? I want pile one to know. What do they want them to know? I'm hearing like a really old, like it's an American song. Which I don't know. That I sang in elementary school, but it's like, this land is your land, this land is my land, from the Red Forest. I don't know. Maybe that's because this is the Pacific Northwest tarot. I don't know why that's ringing in my head, or if that's true for somebody. This land was made for you and me. Okay, anyways, not sure where that came from. That was bizarre. But you guys know that follow me a while. Anything that pops in my head, I'm going to share because it's usually for somebody. All right, what does pile one want them to know? All right, we have the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. This is traditional beliefs. This can be about marriage. But we do have a bee and we have a honeycomb, and again, giving a little bit of working vibes. There could be, I'm working towards this, I'm working towards building something, creating something sweet, delicious with this, this honeycomb in the background. This person could want you to know how sweet they find you. They could find your lips very sweet. Like, I feel like we got like someone that's like, not that they're not honest, but they feel a little bit like schmoozer and talker and could like talk a cat off a fish truck kind of energy is going on here. Like a smooth talker. But they're like mesmerized by you. All right, and then we have a 7 of Wands. We have a goat. Maybe they think you're the greatest of all time. The goat is on the, this hill here. 7 of Wands can be a little bit of a defensive energy. That can be about someone having boundaries or even having their walls up. So they could want you to know that, you know, they still like are treading carefully. I think about mountain goats and being able to walk along the side of the mountain so easily, but you have to, it's like every step is measured. So they could want you to know that they are taking this seriously, but they are taking their time and they're being very measured in their approach. But we'll clarify that in a moment and get a better vision for you. All right, we have 2 of Swords and we have this mole, which they tend to be blind. So this person could want you to know that they are making a decision. They're thinking about this. They're weighing out what they want to do about something. And all these are going to be important once I clarify. We have an Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning in communication and thought and perspective. They could want you to know that you've kind of given them like a new lease on life and a new way of looking at things. But let's clarify. What's this Hierophant? The Ace of Wands. There's that seduction. The Devil. The goats can be seen as stubborn too, and that is associated with the devil on Capricorn. So, but it looks like we kind of have these little beetles. They almost look like ladybugs though here. All right, we have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and then the overall energy of what they want you to know is Judgment. So, what this person wants you to know, you've kind of awakened them. You've brought them back to life. You've helped them see things from a new perspective. This person is extremely attracted to you. Like, there is no shortage, to the point where it might be a bit obsessive. They could think about you a lot. They might keep that to themselves, like how much they kind of feel drawn to you, drawn to this. Again, we have passion, so there's no shortage of that. And the way this is coming in is like this. Instead of making a decision, it's almost like I'm like blindly drawn to you. If I don't think too hard about this. Oh, it's 111 as I'm recording this. I get synchronicities a lot, and then it fell off for a little bit. I'm back aligned for whatever I'm doing, but I feel like every time I'm doing a reading, I look up and it's either 111, 222, 333, 444. I always show you guys if it is. So 111 might be important. Maybe my friend that's birthday is that date is here. Anyways, but there's like, I don't want to overthink this anymore. I just want to go after it. It's kind of this energy. Though we do have the Ace of Swords, like, so I want this new beginning of some sort. We have 2 new beginnings here, but this one is a little bit slower and measured. So it's, maybe they're deciding between being impulsive, going right after this, or they want you to know that they are at the same time taking it seriously. If some of them have walked away from this, they haven't, like, I'm looking at this deer looking back over as it's jumped away, it's still keeping an eye on this. So I feel like that's a very significant message for somebody, or it's a one-off. It's like, even if you think I've left this, I'm still keeping an eye on you. I'm still keeping an eye on this, and I still want it to go somewhere. I still want some sort of new beginning here. What else do they want you to know? Yeah, I mean, there's no shortage of attraction. So I feel like this person really wants to hone that in. If they have a tendency to tell you stuff and you don't believe them, like if you're like, oh, you're just blowing smoke up my butt or something like that, you know, it's coming in like, no, I really mean everything. I am attracted to you. I am drawn to you. I'm obsessed with you. I I can't get enough of you. You've really like reawakened this side of me that maybe I thought was dead. Those kinds of things is what this person wants you to know. Like there's no shortage of if they could just have their way with you at all times. I'm seeing a certain message card deck in my head that I'm gonna have to pull out that I haven't used in a while. So when we do message cards, we're gonna get some juicy love messages in a little bit. Anyways, I didn't want to forget that when I move on. I want to see what else does pile one's person want them to know. I'm gonna move these up. Okay, pile one's person. I have to break my desk. Want them to know. All right, guidance. Seek guidance from within. The answers you seek are in the cards. I think this person's been getting guidance on, you know, what to do about this connection. They want you to know. Also, they see you as a bit of a guiding light. A lot of you guys may be very gifted spiritually. And you've kind of like catapulted this person in some sort of awakening. Seek guidance from within. That's very much your intuition. So this person could want you to know that they feel intuitively drawn to this, intuitively drawn to you, to this connection. Enlightened, yeah. Illumination is near. A period of enlightenment and clarity awaits. So I think a new beginning is right around the corner. So if you're with this person, the next phase, the next level, so on and so forth. If for some reason there's been a lull in activity here, I do believe that it's a period of enlightenment and clarity is right around the corner. There's an awakening coming in here with this connection with this person. There could be a new beginning, passionate beginning, or a new beginning in communication. What is under here? My guides keep telling me to move the card. So it's an 8 of Wands, which is communication, rapid change. So things are shifting, changing. It feels like we're on the edge of a shift. And I feel like some of you, if you've watched a couple readings, a lot of readers have said the same thing, or even me in other readings. Like it's a very familiar energy right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're hearing the same thing and you're like, okay, well, I've heard that a couple times. When, you know, it does feel soon. I like to say tarot, if we're looking, it's a snapshot on current energies. Is what we're looking at. And I would say it's usually within 3 months, sometimes 6, but within 3 months, there should be some sort of change if I had to put a time frame. I don't love timing. Energy shifts and changes all the time, but just to say that, I don't always throw that in my readings, but it does feel soon, like very soon. Again, we're, at least in the Northern Hemisphere, running into spring, or we're in spring, running into summer. But yeah, it feels like new beginnings, like flowers opening. I live in Florida, so I don't really have season changes. And it's basically a dumpster fire. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. But I'm not. Gosh, I am so silly today. If you live somewhere cold where everything hasn't bloomed yet, it feels like once I'm literally seeing, like, for some reason, a tulip. So I think I associate tulips with Holland, but I don't know if there's like, if someone has literally like tulips out in their yard, like once that tulip, like they come out of a bulb, I think. Could be wrong. If you're a tulip expert, feel free to drop that in the comments, though I probably won't remember why you're saying that because I don't remember my readings. However, I do see a tulip. Don't know if that's important for somebody or if that was someone's ask for it to come up, but like as soon as that blooms, as soon as the flowers bloom, this is when the shift is happening, is the point I'm making. All right. What else does pile one want them to know? Dreams. So they've had a lot of dreams about you. You've showed up in their dreams. They want you to know that they dream about you. And this person feels like they're a bit obsessed with you. Like, I know this is lips, but not just taste. There's something about your smell. Someone's giving me, like, I don't know if someone really likes your perfume. It's something about the senses, which is very Taurus energy. It's second house energy. It rules the 5 senses. And I don't know why I'm getting that with dreams, but I need to add that in as I'm hearing something about, like, your taste, your smell. Like, this person can't get enough of it. They want you to know. But you've been showing up in their dreams. You've been haunting them for some of them. All right, what else do they want you to know? Trauma. They got a sword through the hand. This feels like, you know, like when something's in your hand, you're actually like taking charge of it. You can't ignore it anymore when it's like right here, you know? So if they've had trauma in the past that's held them back, that's kept them stuck, I do feel like this person is like finally dealing with it. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with a shaky desk. I can't get to my little wedge that keeps it from moving. All right, maybe you guys won't notice, sorry. But like, I'm dealing with it. It's right in my hand. I'm dealing with this. I see my trauma. I'm taking control of it. I have it right in my hands. So, you know, they want you to know that they are dealing with their traumas. This doesn't feel like a new trauma. It feels like I'm finally dealing with some stuff. All right, what else do they want pile 1 to know? It's just so complicated. They do have a lot of complicated things going on. That could be that 2 of Pentacles energy where they're trying to weigh things out. Observing every action. Some of them are watching you. They're keeping an eye on you. They're seeing what you're up to. We had recognition, so I see you. They also could be looking at themselves, being reflective. So when we have cameras come up, it's typically, it can be about reminiscing. Like I'm seeing my patterns, I'm observing myself. You know, I'm not just haphazardly doing things, even though I want to. You know, we did have this blind kind of impulsive energy towards you, but I do think this person is being a bit more measured with their approach with that Knight of Pentacles. Stepping out of my comfort zone. They want you to know that they are stepping out of their comfort zone. They're pushing themselves to evolve, to grow, to be better. All those things. Some of you may be the catalyst for this. If you're with this person, they want you to know that you push them out of their comfort zone in a good way. It's like you challenge them. I have a feeling most of the time this person is kind of just got by like on charm or something. Again, this person is a smooth talker. Like I wouldn't be surprised if someone's in sales or something like that. They could, again, talk a cat off a fish truck or sell ice to an Eskimo, like those kinds of things. I don't know if that word's proper anymore. I apologize if it's not. But this thing, I'll stick with talk a cat off a fish truck, smooth talker. You know, so, yeah, so it's like you're like pushing this person out of their comfort because they're used to kind of getting things handed to them. And yet with you, it's a challenge, but in a very beautiful, delicious, like almost more enticing way, you know, that it's like they have to like try harder with you. All right, what else does pile 1 want them to know, please? Pile 1's person want them to know. Clock, needing time, cycles take time to heal, progressing. I think this person is progressing. I think the time is coming up. If there feels like I gotta hurry up and do this. Some of them may need some more time. If there is a newer like shift, there might be a time issue for some of you, but others of you, again, this feels like TikTok right now. Like, let's go. Like clock is ticking, time is now, and there's a sense of urgency. It's kind of in this energy. And they want you to know that they feel that sense of urgency, but it's like, I'm taking that seriously. What else does pile 1 want them to know? Sword and rose, clarity and truth. So they want to tell you the truth. They want to express themselves. We have the Ace of Swords. We have revelations. We have that judgment, the realization, the aha moment. This is also about an aha moment. Honor and protection and determination, which is very Knight of Pentacles. This person wants to be honest and communicate with you about something. They want to communicate some truth and some honesty. I finally need to tell you all the things that you've been waiting to hear. That's coming up. All right, I'm going to pull some song cards and then we'll do some message cards. So with the song cards, there's going to be a message for you in the lyrics, but some of you, it might just be confirmation with the song if you know the song. But you can screenshot them once I pull them all out and just pick one. See what your person has to say. There's a message for you in the lyrics. So we have Run to the Sun by NERD. We have The Scientist, Coldplay. Flame Twin, Norah Jones. Shades of Love, Desi Valentine. Honeybee, The Head and the Heart. I only know one of these songs so far. Against All Odds, Phil Collins. So I do know that one. All right. Wait, I might think of a different one. Sorry. Anyways, gonna keep going. Those are your songs. Feel free to screenshot that, pick a song, look up the lyrics, see what your person has to say. And let's get some more message cards for you. So these are our juicy love messages. My passion for you is all consuming. Marry me, question mark. That came out first too. You turn me on. So some of you, this person, if you guys are together, things are going well, it might be like the next thing, like the next phase, like this new life together. Some of them may be ready to get married, and that's what they want you to know. If you're just kind of watching this just for fun, you might be at that level. I want to hold you down and kiss you forever. It's kind of that role play vibe I was getting earlier, but now it just took a whole new meaning. All right. I am on fire for you. I fantasize about you more than you'll ever know. I crave you deeply and completely. Sometimes all I can think about is our bodies intertwined, and I want to devour you. All right, let's see what other messages. Let's use this deck. Shuffle it real quick. Pile one. What does their person want to say? What do they want them to know? Okay. I want to say what they want them to know. You loved me when I was unlovable. I denied my feelings for you. I think of you as soon as I open my eyes. Yeah, because they've been dreaming about you. I think about you constantly. I don't know what to do. Yeah, they're obsessed. Like it's obsessive level thinking. Our love is timeless. There will only ever be one you, and I'm so grateful for you. You're very special, very independent to this person. I wonder if you ever think of me, especially with as much as you're on their mind. They're like, oh gosh, is it just me? I don't understand why things are like they are. So if there is a disconnect, there's a confusion around that. And I'm so grateful for the inspiration you have brought into my life. And then we have, you make me feel alive. Very much you've brought me back to life energy. So guys, that is pretty much the bulk of our reading. I'm gonna move into some extra confirmations for some added fun. If you're new, I'm going to pull up some zodiac signs, some attributes, as well as some letters. If you need a little extra confirmation that this is your pile. So pile one, these can be about them or you or something significant in your life. So let's see. Pile one's extra confirmations. All right, we have the third house, Gemini. We have Sagittarius energy, which is ninth house. So it also could be travel, distance. We have Mercury here, so communication, which is also associated with the third house. Mercury also rules Virgo, not just Gemini, so I'll give a nod to that as well. But so communication here, talking, someone, again, that smooth, expanding, talking. Maybe someone's a singer too. Someone uses their voice in a very beautiful way. All right, let's get some attributes. Get my cards out of here. Hold on a second. Un momento. All right. Oops. All right. Let's see. We'll get some more. Who is this person? Some more confirmations. All right. We have a little jack-o'-lantern, so there could be a significance around Halloween or carving. I'm thinking about carving pumpkins too. We have the a little compass, so there could be some distance, long distance. Maybe you guys come from different backgrounds. We have Capricorn. We have the gear. Someone could be a mechanic or work behind the scenes, work with gears or inner workings of things. That also could be of the mind. We have infinity symbol. We have Gemini again. So Gemini is popped up in 3 different ways. We have a fish, so there's some abundance here. I'm also hearing someone has like a koi fish tattoo. And we have the white rabbit. So a little rabbit hole, Alice in Wonderland vibes with the white rabbit. Other confirmations for pile 1. All right, we have Canada, South America, Leo, and light eyes. All right, let's see what else. We have spontaneous, free spirit, and short. So someone could be of short stature. There could be a big height difference between the 2 of you. And let's get some letters. See if we'll channel some names, maybe spell some names, locations, initials. Take it. If you see something that I don't say, please just take it. You were meant to see it. I miss so much when I'm channeling, so don't take any sort of hindrance to it, please. All right. Ooh. All right, we have a D, double D, an X, a U, a T, an H hut, 2 X's, double X, double D, and a Z. Interesting. I'm not even sure what to make with these, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. I am hearing Timothy or Thomas. It sounds like a TH. Duluth? No, I have no idea what that is. Anyways, Dutch? Wait to see. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave those, but those are your confirmation, guys. If you see it, if anything resonates for you. It also could be a school, like university, uni, something like that. It could be a connection for some of you. So there are your confirmations. I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. If you're interested in a personal reading, personal insight into this, you can find my booking information in the description box below. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me, and have a good one. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile 2, we are going over what do they want you to know? What is the person on your mind, the person you're in a relationship, connection with, whatever. What do they want you to know? What's in their mind about you? That's what we're going to kind of look into. I want to give a pre-warning. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It sounds very loud to me. It is mating, nesting season for one of the water birds on the lake that I live on. And there is one that just won't stop all day, every night. Keeps me up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you hear some weird like call in the background, I'm sorry. It's called the gallinule or moorhen. Maybe that's important to somebody, but I'm like, dude, stop. I have a recording to read, or a video to record. So we have sound effects in the background from our lovely nature birds. Anyway, so I just wanted to throw that in there. If you hear that, I apologize. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Maybe it's lack of sleep on my end that I'm like, oh my gosh, stop. I love that you're vocal, but stop. All right. Anyways, maybe that means something to somebody. I feel like background stuff that happens for me always means something to somebody. So maybe someone knows what a gallinule is, or moorhen. It's a common gallinule. It's found mostly in Florida. Anyways, but back to our reading, because I can't will this thing to stop. We are going over this. So you guys picked the lapis lazuli here. And this card that says brain, it says higher consciousness, knowledge, critical nature, thinking clearly, and duality. Super cool image. So we're going over what do they want you to know with this brain kind of image and like blooming flowers. I definitely feel like this person wants you to know that they love how you think. There's something that's like blossoming in how you view the world, how you see the world, how you think about the world. Your perspective is very unique, and you may have opened and broadened this person's mind, this person's perspective to some other things. This also could be about you also being on their mind a lot. They think about you often. You're kind of haunting them, so to speak. There was a similar message in pile 1 as well. I can't remember what card it was, but I recorded it yesterday. But so this is your opening card. All right, with that said, I'm going to do a quick energy check-in. If that's not your thing, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling from the tarot. But for those of you that do love the energy check-ins, we're going to start in there. So energy check-in, pile 2. Okay, guess we're taking those 2. Energy check-in, pile 2. So the point of the energy check-in is for something, if not all of this little situation that pops up, to resonate for you. You can also ask your angels, guides, higher self, the universe, however you want to view that. No idea what's on that card. For signs and synchronicities within this reading, to kind of help you. But again, something, if not all of this, should ring true for you or your situation or the energy that you've been in recently. So energy check-in, pile 3. Let's see what we have. So we have Lion, time to act. So there could be some Leo vibes here. Courageous, someone could be a bit impulsive, or we could just also have fire signs. Could be pertinent to this pile as well. We have Gavel, involvement with the law. So there could be a law connection, legal connection, somewhere along the lines for this. The judge and jury, we have the judge's gavel here, could be relevant. We have a curious cat, independence, intuition, balance. It says get close to nature and feel the mysterious magic of nature. We're definitely getting close to nature with our background noises today. So there could be some sort of curiosity, independent kind of vibe, but this gives me like very observant kind of energy here. Someone watching, someone curious, someone keeping an eye. We have now 2 felines that have popped up. We do have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. So with these, someone could be looking at your social media, keeping an eye on you. Again, I'm getting this like watching you. I didn't notice this at first when I'm being drawn into the cat's eyes. So I don't know if there's significance about eyes as well. But being drawn in, being watched. Gaslighting could be here as well. Take that if it fits in your situation. Hopefully not. No, that's not fun. All right, we have guarded. So someone could have a guarded heart, a shield around their heart, feeling a need to protect their heart at this time. Could be dealing with someone that's just very guarded. And then we have the 10 of meals. This says the 50s diners, fast food restaurant, good eats. So there could be a fast food connection, burger connection, fry connection. The 10 of meals is the 10 of Pentacles in this little deck. So long term, you could know this person for a very long time. Someone could be very future oriented or doing things to set themselves up like well for the future. This also can be about abundance too, being financially set. But this someone could also just be a foodie. It could come up for that. All right, and our last one is the 9 of Tools, which is the 9 of Swords. So there could be some anxiety, maybe some sleepless nights, maybe someone's haunting the other person or vice versa, being stuck in your head. This card shows a vintage barber shop. It says open daily. We have some different, barber tools. So someone could be a barber or a hairstylist, something like that. It says shave and haircut. There could be just something pertinent about that as well. So if any of that ring true for you and you feel like you're in the right spot, let's jump into the tarot. Like I said, I feel like there's this vibe of being on the brain, but also someone really like thinking you're rather profound. as in like the things you say, the words you speak really open their mind and help them grow. But let's see, what do they want you to know? What does, that's right, okay. What is pile 2? What does their person want them to know? We have Judgment. That's interesting. When I flipped the bottom to see if I made sure I have my deck upright, this was the card there. So Judgment. All right. So there could be some sort of awakening, catalyzation, bringing back to life, being reborn. We'll get a full story once we get all the cards, but just how I read, I kind of like to give a synopsis of each card for the most part. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune, so things shifting, changing. Again, I feel like you really opened this person's mind, really opened this person's perspective. They want you to know that they have realized a lot. They are changing, they're shifting. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is very abundant energy. We have Justice and the Knight of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles, sorry. So Libra energy showing up here. There could be some karma too that has been at play with this person. They could want to let you know, like, okay, yeah, I learned my lesson kind of vibe is coming in. So Libra vibes here with Justice. We do have 3 major arcanas already. So I feel like you're a major person to this person. You definitely feel special to this person. This can be a card of independence too. So there could be an underlining need for independence, or maybe respecting your independence. If you're the type of person that you feel a bit like the need for space and independence, this person could be recognizing that as well. I could not love it. We'll see how it clarifies, but let's see. So we have the Empress. We have the Four of Cups. Okay. We have a Six of Wands. We have the High Priestess, and the overall energy is a Four of Wands. So the 1111 are the Twin Flame card. If you happen to be on that journey, there's a nod to that. Okay. Pile 2, what do they want you to know? Gosh. This is so specific, so I'm just going to go there. So as I go through this, if this isn't your storyline, this might not be your pile. That's totally fine. This could just not be your reading. But if you're really drawn here and you really feel like, well, then something in here is for you, just please remember these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything fits for everybody, and that's absolutely fine. So this specific storyline, there's a vibe of I effed around and found out kind of vibe. Like things have shifted. I've really seen the error of my ways. I've realized that I've missed out. I've realized that there's like a missed opportunity. Like I've like had this aha moment. Like they want you to know that they've really like seen it. Like I'm getting like, I really see the error of my ways. I'm trying to balance things out. I'm trying to bring things back into alignment with myself. But I feel like this also feels like as if you guys aren't together. I know that's not everybody's case, but it just, I feel a distance in this energy. So there's a feeling of like wanting to bridge the gap, of wanting to bring things back together. I'm really, really drawn into this image. I'm really loving this Four of Wands. I just got this deck, so like I haven't really got to play with it too much. And I love that there's like 2 little foxes touching noses. If the karma's not with you with this person, they could have recently gone through a lot, so it's like they respect things in a different way. So if this is a newer connection and you are like, well, they've been through some stuff before, it feels like this person has learned lessons from their past. If that past is with you, they've learned them. If that past is with someone else, they've learned them. That's the point I'm trying to make. So I think that this person finds you very beautiful, very there's like seeing you in a new light kind of vibe. So I don't know if there's like a recent aha moment that this person's had. Like I really, really see your beauty. I really see your honesty. There is also like an honest vibe. I really do think that they really like how your brain works, but There's also like this vulnerability that this person, or authenticity that you carry, that this person like is a little bit enamored by. And so it's like this feeling of like, I see you, I see your value, I see your worth here, you know. And if for some reason they didn't before, there is a feeling of a missed opportunity. If you guys are in a newer connection, because that energy's here as well, this could be someone like, I recognize how special you are, and I don't want to miss out on this. I know I gotta move things and shift things and actually do something. I can't just, you know, sit around and wait, because it's feeling like once in a lifetime kind of vibe here, or just a very special vibe. You know, I'm a firm believer, and you don't have to believe this if you don't want to, but I think it's an interesting perspective, and that meant to be doesn't always equate to forever, you know, but it still makes it really special. So that's where this vibe's coming in. I'm not saying it couldn't be forever for you guys. That's not what I mean. But I don't know. There's just something like this, like, I don't know if you're the only one, but there's this specialness here. And I don't mean that like your person's seeing somebody else. That's not what I mean. Oh my gosh, I'm stumbling over this idea. I hope that makes sense. There's a feeling of specialness, of abundance, of being seen, of seeing you, of knowing this, of wanting to take this seriously, of wanting to come in very confident and tried and true, but a very honest, like, I need to be honest with you. I need to be vulnerable with you. I see a partnership in you. I see a celebratory kind of energy. Some of you may have met at some sort of outdoor event, or even at like a wedding. Something like that could be here. This can represent like a wedding, a celebration, but it's a coming together kind of energy. Again, that twin flame energy, which is not an easy journey. So if you're on it, sending you love. I do know a lot of information about that journey, a lot of clients. Gosh, the biggest thing I feel like this person wants you to know is they see your value, they see your worth, they see you, they see your independence, they see your beauty, but they also recognize that like that's only skin deep, and like what's inside of you, what this internal knowing that you have, this internal good, I don't know, I don't mean to laugh, but there, for some reason, I was given the word ooey gooiness. Well, what the heck that means, I don't know. But like, there's just something warm and delectable about the inside of you, is how they're showing me. Almost as like if someone's filled with caramel. Like I'm literally seeing like caramel, like candies that are chocolate covered, and then open it up and it has an ooey gooey kind of caramely middle. I have no idea why, and I'm trying to like be like, okay, that's what I'm describing. Cool, thank you. But again, maybe that's also important to somebody. That type of candy, or just like the center of something. Like the center of you is just so yummy and warm and sweet and delicious, and that's kind of this energy that this person sees you in. So I'm really loving this. All right, let's see. What else? What else does pile two's person want them to know, please? It's hard to say goodbye. So if you have had, for some reason, had to say goodbye to this person, or there's situations or something, it's not something they want to do, and it's something that's been very hard on them. Maybe if you guys are good, anytime you guys have to get off the phone or something, we do have little AirPods here. It's hard, like it's like I can't get enough of you. And they keep saying ooey gooey center. I'm like, what does that mean? Okay, I'm just along for the ride, guys. Passion and desire is still alive. This person has a lot of passion for you, a lot of drive. They find you beautiful. The Empress being here, like that's when someone's just like almost mesmerized by you. Like you are all that in a bag of Skittles. Pile two. Time is up. Took too long. This could be like where this, vibe, this person is like, if I don't act on this, I'm going to lose out. If I didn't act on this, I recognize I did lose out. So there's a hurry up, like there's like a realization around timing coming up that this person wants you to know. What else does pile two's person want you to know? Worry. Okay. So we did have that 9 of Wands energy here already. Or sorry, 9 of Swords energy here already. So this person does worry. They do think about this a lot. You're in their head a lot. They could be worried about you, be worried about the situation, have some anxiety associated with this. All right, bottled up. So there is a lot of tension, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings bottled up that this person keeps bottled up. They could recognize that I need to speak this truth. I need to speak my authenticity the way you do, the way you have. What else does pile 2 want them to know? Balance. Harmony with nature is key. Connect with the elements for balance and wisdom. We did have that Justice energy. And it came out within the King of Pentacles. I didn't dive down too hard into that, but this person could be balancing like their 3D life with other things here. It was clarified by our High Priestess. You know, that's very intuitive energy. I don't know why I didn't jump into this too much. There's this like seeingness. Also, the High Priestess comes up sometimes we're not supposed to know. But basically, I feel like this person wants you to know they're trying to balance. They're trying to balance this, like the real world and whatever this is, if that makes sense to you. But also, you help bring this person into balance. If they have a tendency to get too stuck in their head with anxiety or worry, you also seem to be like what this person needs to have some peace and calm in their life. Transformation. Transformation is brewing. Embrace the change and harnesses magic. So I do feel like you have changed this person. You've changed this person's perspective, how they think about things. And they are transforming how they want to approach life in general is really transformed. Okay. What else does pile 2's person want them to know? Love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you and informing you. Yeah, this person, like, I feel like it's like I have to speak this. I have to tell you. I need to connect with you. I need to tell you how I feel. I need to you know, tell you how much you're on my mind. I really feel like this person likes you a lot. To put it plainly. Okay, what else? Abundance. You know, we have that they find you abundance. They like your positive mindset. They feel like they've manifested you. They have a lot of gratitude for you. And again, you bring them a lot of bliss, and then you bring them a lot of blessings in their life. Some of them also, they may want you to know that they've gotten some sort of financial abundance recently. I don't know if that was some sort of conversation that was had at some time for somebody. Feels a little bit of a one-off, but it's like the feeling of, I want to tell you that I got this money or this paid off or something like that. I'm also hearing I got that gig. So, all right. Then we have cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. If you've given them silent treatment, again, most of you guys, I mean, I guess there is a distance here. It's interesting. They want you to know they're cutting something out. There's been a separation. They've been stopping some sort of pattern in their life. Mostly there's just some axe and wood, which makes me think of Thorne Bradley, if you know who that is on TikTok. I don't know. Maybe someone's person looks like that. I don't know. Or likes to chop wood. Pretty sure he's married, so hopefully his wife wouldn't be watching this about him, right? Anyways, I think he's a good dude, hopefully. Let's all hope. All right. He seems good. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna stop as I'm drooling. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about, you can throw a TB into the comments and I'll get you. All right, we have coffee cup, meeting and talking. Yeah, there's like this feeling of like, I want to tell you, I want to talk to you, I want to savor this moment. I want to build something here with this coffee cup. We have blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, and affection returned. All right, so I'm going to move on to some song cards. So with the song cards, if you know the song Awesome and it relates, it's awesome. If you don't and you feel so compelled, there will be message for you in the lyrics. So you can screenshot it, and after this reading you can check out, you can pick one or you can listen to all of them, up to you. But at least look up the lyrics to one of them. You may be surprised like how on point the messages are. It's always really crazy when people tell me about it. I really like it. So let's see, song cards. So we have Baby, Baby. Baby, baby, baby. I got something to tell you, right? I think that's how the lines go. It's been so long since I heard that song. Anyways, Baby Baby by Amy Grant. It's from my being young. All right, we have Dig by Incubus. I do love that song. I Melt With You, Modern English. Would Anyone Care, Citizen Soldier. The Feels, Labyrinth. And Fast Car, Tracy Chapman. So there are your songs. If you want to take a screenshot, look one up, see what you get, and let's get some message cards. Oh my gosh, if I can get to this deck. All right, here we go. Message cards, pile 2. What does the person want to say? What does this person want to say? What do they want to say? I psych myself out sometimes. I'm unlearning old ways, but it's hard at times. I feel like they're working on it with cutting out the pattern. I don't want anyone else, I just want you. Do you know how divine you are? Do you know how amazing you are? Remember, you don't need me to be happy. Happiness comes from within, my love. Just tell me how you feel. Why do you keep breaking my heart? Pile 2, are you breaking their heart? I thought of you. Tell me what you want from me. So there's a curiosity. It's like, tell me how you feel. Tell me what you want from me. You know, I don't know. I think you have an authenticity though, so it's interesting. Thank you for loving me, even though there were times I didn't show you the same love. And then we have, I want to start a family with you. Okay, guys, so I'm going to move in. That's pretty much the bulk of our reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, not just a general reading, you can find my information in the description box below. I'm going to move into extra confirmations for those that enjoy that. If you're new here, we're going to look up some names, like pull some letters for initials, possibly channel some names, attributes, and zodiac signs. So let's do our confirmations, pile 2. So pile 2 is confirmation. For those that need a little extra confirmation. Okay, we have third house, which is Gemini. Someone also could be a neighbor. Someone could, this is about communication. Sorry for the pause. Okay, someone may be a singer or use their voice for work. All right, we have the sun, so there could be a Leo connection with the sun here. Also, I feel like maybe some of you have the same sun sign, or even opposites. I keep hearing opposites attract for some reason. Also like being seen, stepping into light shining, like the truth coming out about something. We have Aries energy, which is first house energy. Someone also could just be a little impulsive or self-focused, or even have had a recent head injury. All right, let's see, let's get some more confirmations for pile 2. All right, we have Cancer. We have our hot air balloon, so there could be a hot air balloon connection. Looking at something from a higher perspective. We have Pisces. We have Libra showing up again, and then we have F-boy repellent. Okay. So again, the need to remove inauthenticity and lack of authenticity, removing that, maybe some cleaning up their act is what I'm hearing. Also someone, I could look at this as a cleaning bottle. I'm hearing someone maybe like a house cleaner or something like that, or even own like a car detail. But they're showing me like someone like detailing a car all of a sudden. So like a detailing business, something like that. All right, let's get some more attributes. We have the message in a bottle, a little ship in a bottle. Gives me Goonie vibes with the little monster there. We have reader. Someone could be a reader. Mountains could be important in this connection. And tall. All right, a couple more, and then we'll do letters, attributes. This could be you or them, by the way. Sorry. We have reader again. Interesting. So avid reader, tarot reader, something like that. We have shy. Someone maybe good at reading other people. Someone may pride themselves in being like a spy or like 007 or something. All right, magnetic personality. Sorry. All right, let's get some letters. So if you see their name and I don't say it, please just take it. Like when I'm channeling, it's hard to see certain things. Or if you see a word that's relevant for you, just honor that. You're meant to see it. All right. So for letters, we have S, K, H, N, B, R, C, and Y. I didn't get any, I'm hearing Bray or Briley, Rye, Ryan. I didn't get any vowels, so Ryan, Rain, Brian, Bryn. I guess a Y, sometimes Y. Suki. Someone just bought a house. Hearing high-low, but I don't really know why. Ken, Kenneth, Kendall, Kendra. Ren. Sink. Sigh, sign. Psych. Shy. Maybe someone's like Cheyenne, shy. Sin, Cynthia. Sarah. Robert, Bob, Bobby. Hookah. Someone might do smoke hookah. Or a variation of that. Cry, I guess cry's here. Chryson, Bryson. All right, that's, oh, we have Sky. Sky, Skylar. Bran, Bren, Brandon, anything like that. Okay, anyways, I'm going to end that here. So there are your confirmations. If you see anything else that resonates for you, please take that, honor that. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're interested in a personal reading, not just a general reading, my information is in the description box. I may have already said that. But thank you guys again for spending your time with me. It is really an honor to get to read for you, and it's always super fun for the most part. But it's a really bad file, which I have a lot of those. So I just feel it too. I don't know if anyone else, I don't know. I'm going to have story time for a second. I don't know if anyone else is a reader, and I know sometimes, at least in the past, I get comments where people are mad that I'm being sympathetic, or I feel bad when I'm reading it, or like, don't feel bad. But sometimes literally as I'm saying something that's really hard to hear, it's like I also feel the disappointment, or I feel the sadness, or I feel all of it. It's like I feel so like this is energy work too. Like I'm an intuitive reader and I'm reading energy, not just cards. And so as I say some stuff and I understand how hurtful that is, or how painful this situation's been, it's hard not to have sympathy and empathize with those moments, because I'm like, oh, as the words come out of my mouth, I'm like, oh my God, that's gonna land so hard on someone. But I'm honest. I think anyone who's followed me for a while, you know, like, we got the good piles, we got the bad piles, we got in between, we got some that's all crazy, you know, some that don't make sense to me, and I have to remind myself it's not my story to make sense of. I also, fun fact, do not remember my readings. For the most part, it's like remembering a dream. So I'll remember bits and pieces, and sometimes some will come back to me, but for the most part, no idea. As soon as I'm done, no clue. But it's not my energy to carry, it's not my energy to remember. But when I'm in it, I'm in it. And I get protective of you guys, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like someone hurting my best friend or something. Like that's how connected I feel, so I don't know how not to care. So never feel bad if I'm like feeling sad about something, like, or if I'm saying I'm sorry or whatever. Don't carry that for me. I'm fine. It's just I can't not care about it when I'm here. And I hope that that shows. So anyways, I don't know, I rambled, felt the need to say that, but sending you guys lots of love. Bye. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. We are going over, what do they want you to know? What is the person on your mind, the person you're in a connection with, relationship with, whatever. What do they want you to know? What's in their mind about you? That's what we're looking at today. You picked the I card. It says focus, clarity, prophecy, awareness, good luck, vigilance, and intuitive insight. So some of you guys could be extremely intuitive. I paired this with this little amethyst as well. There could be a eye connection with you and this person as well. Something about the eye intensity, the eye contact. Maybe one or both of you have very unique eyes. But this is a lot about seeing clarity and prophecy. So some of you guys, yeah, just maybe very gifted in quote unquote sight. So I'm going to start with a quick energy check-in. I'm going to put this here. We're going to do a quick energy check-in. If that's not your thing and you're in the right spot, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling the tarot. But for those of you that love the energy check-ins, we're starting there. So energy check-in, pile 3. So the point of the energy check-in is for something, if not all of this, to ring true for you. You can also ask your guides, angels, higher self, universe, God, however you want to view that, for a sign or synchronicity to pop up in this reading to help you know you're in the right spot as well. All right, pile 3, energy check-in. I hope everyone is doing well, and I am so thankful that you guys are here with me. All right, let's see what we have. Pile 3. We have bow. You are highly thought of. So you're very much, yeah, highly thought of. A red bow could be really important as well. Someone could like to wear bows in their hair, but you're highly thought of. So people like you. You're just well thought of. Or your person could be well thought of. Take that for how it fits in the connection. Maybe you both think very highly of each other. All right, we have stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So there's some sort of new beginning somewhere within this connection or around your lives. All right, we have energetic monkey, innovation, confidence, and amusement. Cherish those who bring laughter and joy to your soul. So there could be a lot of laughing and excitement, energy between the two of you, amusement, having fun. We do have confidence, so there could be some confident vibes going on. We have kissing, unconventional, I don't know why I said that, unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. It's very lovely energy, pile 3. All right, we have cleaning. We have the 8 of tools, which is, I'm trying to think of this deck, the tools are the swords. So this is the 8 of swords. So interesting. 8 of swords is kind of a limiting belief, but we do have cleaning. So someone could be trying to break through or clean out old thought patterns. Someone could actually be in the profession of cleaning, or just like really like to clean. I'm hearing like Cinderella jokes for some reason. It says don't miss best offer here, but typically the 8 of swords is about, you know, being stuck by limiting beliefs. So that could be relevant in the connection as well. But then we have passion. So no short of passion, some butt grabs there. So a lot of passion, kissing, energy, newness. So maybe some of this is a new connection for some of you as well. So if any of that rings true for you, let's jump right in. We'll keep our little eye over here. All right, let's see. What does pile 3's person want them to know, please? What does pile 3's person want them to know? What do they want them to know? What do they want them to know? I hear a song playing in my head, but I can't quite pin it what it is. All right, we have High Priestess. Goes with this prophecy. Could be an intuitive connection here. We'll see what the other cards are to kind of get a better view of that energy. So with High Priestess, we have a 2 of Swords. So this is a blind mole here needing to make some sort of choice. Now I'm hearing like Amazing Grace. I was blind, now I see. But this vibe, along with the eye, you know, we have this prophecy, this energy, this like sight beyond sight. Like there's a sense of like knowingness. Like I don't need my eyes to see it, I just know it kind of vibe going on here. Okay. What do they want them to know, please? I was blind, now I see. I keep hearing that. I feel like that came up in a recent, like within the past couple months reading. Anyways, we have a Page of Pentacles. So anyone who's been with me for a long time, you know, that's my guide's way of saying that someone owes someone an apology. So there could be some sort of regret or I'm sorry for XYZ, something like that. So they could want you to know that they're sorry. But Page of Pentacles is typically, pages are messengers, Pentacles is kind of the tangible things in life, to put it, to dumb it down. But this also could be some sort of offer coming in. I want to give you something. We'll see how it clarifies in a second. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is shifting in your favor. The odds are ever in your favor. All right, let's see. Actually, I want to move these down a little bit this way. All right, can we clarify this High Priestess? Sometimes our High Priestess is there when we're not supposed to know something, but of the Chariot. So we have Cancer energy showing up, forward momentum. Some of you could be at a distance from this person, but I want to move forward even if I don't know where this is going. I feel like that's what this person knows. I might not be able to predict the future very much like you can, but I'm curious about where this is going. I'm curious to move forward. Yes, we did lose a light. I will get to that in a moment if I remember. We have an Ace of Pentacles. So definitely, also someone could be wanting to give some sort of gift. They want you to know they have a gift for you. They want to have an offer for you. They want to offer you something real. All right, we have the Page of Swords clarifying the Page of Pentacles. And then this is the Five of Pentacles. And the overall energy is a King of Cups. So this person wants you to know they have a lot of feelings for you. There's a lot of really deep emotion here with the King of Cups. Like his well runs deep, right? So, I feel like this person wants you to know that, yeah, you have a special place in their heart. There's a lot of emotion tied up into this connection. There's a lot of like wanting something new, wanting things to shift. If this is just a newer connection, it's like, I want to start something with you. Now this Five of Pentacles is interesting. The Five of Pentacles is a card of loss. It's a card of lack. It's a card of abandonment. So this shift could be going from leaving something behind to moving out of that energy. Actually, I want to clarify that a tiny bit real quick before I move past it. That's a cool card. I just got these, so I haven't really got to look through them too much. I cleared them and shuffled them, but I haven't played with them too much. All right, let's see. Can I get some more information on this Five of Pentacles energy, please? Ace of Wands. Yep, I don't want to lose out on this. I want to have a brand new beginning. We had the Three of Swords right there. Ouch. So there's I don't want to miss out on this. I don't want to miss this opportunity. I want to go after this. We have two aces. Let's have this new beginning. Let's have a new start. Let's take this to the next level. Let's move forward. That's the things this person wants you to know. It's like, I see you without seeing you. There's a knowingness here. There's just, you know, maybe I know you from a different lifetime. Those kinds of things, if that's that's your jam. Can I get this apart real quick? Real moment. Get this lit. All right. Oops. Why am I going the top way? Tiny little hurricane light there. Okay, sorry. I see you. I know you. I feel you. I want to give you something. I want to offer something. I still feel a little timid though. This person, their emotions are big, but their approach or their words are small at times. So I feel like it's like I'm trying to find the right words to say. Like, I don't want to mess this up. I feel like this person for some reason has a bad habit of putting like their foot in their mouth. Like they mean well, but they like say things wrong, especially when they're nervous, and you might make this person really nervous. All of a sudden, I'm like, there's a nervous energy here, so this person gets a little nervous in your presence, and it's completely in a very honoring kind of way, but it's like you, not that you intimidate them, you just make them nervous, you know? All right, let's pull some more cards. What does pile 3 want them to know? Road to recovery. So if this person has something to recover from, they are on the road to getting better, the road to moving forward. You know, we did have that Chariot energy. I want to move forward. And I keep hearing, I might not know exactly what I'm doing, but I have to go forward with this. I have to move forward. I have to step towards this. And I'm assuming for most of you, it's you. Take that for how it fits in your situation. These are general readings. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But there's a feeling of like needing to move forward. You are my lifeline. I can't lose you. So that's something that they think about. They want you to know that you are very important to them. If they don't want to lose you, they want to keep you. It's all of a sudden I'm seeing that scene from Casper with Christina Ricci and Devon Sawa. Okay, from my childhood, where he's, if you know that can I keep you? Can I keep you line? If you know that, you know that. That's the vibes I'm getting. Okay, hearts that speak the same language. So there is a knowingness. This person wants you to know, like, I see you, you see me. I feel connected to you. I feel connected at the heart to you. You speak my language. You just seem to get me. And I don't know if this person's ever been gotten before in the way. There's just a lot of sweet energy. It's nice. I feel like my pile 3s have been really rough lately. So this is a nice change of pace. All right, let's see. What else does pile 3 want them to know? Focus. Focus your energy and intentions. Your intentions hold great power. So this person, like, all eyes on you. All eyes on you. They're very focused on this connection, very focused on you. We have alignment. Align your energy. Crystals can heal and amplify your attention. Somebody's name may be Crystal. I just met a new mom friend today named Crystal. This person, you make this person feel aligned where they're supposed to go. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they recently saw like a lot of 333s, 222s, 444s, all the, like, things are lining up. Like, things are just feel like they're working out. And maybe in the past this hasn't worked out for this person. This could be where this 8 of Swords energy is still lingering a little bit. Maybe you guys both have that, where it's like, is this too good to be true? I feel like some of you came out of another spiritual connection, and maybe you thought that was your be all end all, but now things are shifting, and it's like, I have this opportunity for something new that I didn't realize was possible. I don't know. That's a very specific message, and it's for somebody, so take it if it fits. Okay. All right, manifest. Yeah. Mix your intentions with care. Craft your desires into reality. This person wants to manifest something with you. They want to create something. They also could feel like they manifested you. This really just feels like an aligned, magical little vibe here you have going with this pile 3. I'm really loving this reading. I think today this reading's been overall pretty good. I don't think I've had any horrible piles. I like that. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes energy is rough. All right. What else? These are a little harder cards. So let's see. Life is real. What else does this person want you to know? Stress. This person does carry a lot of stress. Stress bothers them. I feel like this person has digestion issues as well. For some reason, this is reminding me of like all tied up in knots. So this person does stress a lot, and it's something they'd like want you to know or understand about them. They might seem cool, calm, collected, but they really carry a lot of stress around with them. But it feels like it's definitely in the midsection. Maybe they're a Virgo. All right. Let's see. We have jealousy. Oh, this person also has jealous issues. So they may be jealous of the thoughts of you with somebody else. That could be like their down point. Like they want you to know that they're jealous. If you guys are kind of new to this and there's other people and you have they could be a bit jealous of something. Or take that for how it fits. But this person's feeling a little bit jealous about you or jealous of you, jealous for something else you're doing or possibly someone else that's taking up some of your time. There's a sense of jealousy, but it's like, it doesn't feel overbearing. I don't know if that helps anybody. It just feels like, oh no, that I want that for myself. Can I keep you? Like again, can I keep you? Kind of vibe. All right, let's see. What else? What else does pile 3's person want them to know? Partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So, depending on where you are in your connection, this person could just be enjoying the fun times in life. They are enjoying that kind of thing, but they could have a lot of fun with you. They have a lot of fun with their friends. It says happily single. I'm not sure. There's a lot of information on this card, so I'm not sure who that applies. It's not going to apply for everybody. Take that for how it fits. But I feel like this person enjoys being around. Like you feel like a party. You feel like fun. Those kinds of things. Somebody, I mean, the energy's so good here. I am always trying to be like, okay, not everything's perfect. So someone could have a bad habit around partying. They want you to know that. I don't know. Take that for how it fits. You guys are probably like, Joy, stop trying to look for something bad. When things are all good, I get yelled at for that too. All right. I just try to be real. All right. Let's see. Oh my goodness. So we have separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. All right, as good as this vibes is, if for some reason you guys are in separation, this person could be bitter or sad. They're thinking about you. Maybe they're a little jealous. Maybe there's been some realizations, some change. Maybe they realize that, you know, they're feeling lost without you. That's where this energy could be coming in. Things are shifting, changing. They want some sort of new beginning. Okay. We have wedding rings. Okay, union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. Yeah, this person feels like this is a very, very, very important connection to them. I want to keep this. I want to hold this. I want to cherish it. Energy. All right, let's move on to our song cards and our message cards. So with the song cards, if you know the song, awesome. If you don't, there'll be a message for you in the lyrics. If you guys want to pick one of the songs, look it up, see what your person has to say. It's a lovely way to get more messages. All right, we have Annie's song, John Denver. Also, you can get confirmations in the songs too. All right, now we have another John, so there could be, someone's person could be named John. All right, we have Bigger Love, John Legend. We have No Ordinary Love, Sade. We have Gravity, Sarah Bareilles. Castaway, Court of Pirates. And Style by Taylor Swift, and this one wants to come out. X Factor by Lauryn Hill. So if you want to screenshot that or just pick one of the songs or ignore the whole section, totally up to you. But there will be a message for you if you want a deeper dive into messages. All right, let's get some message cards. Pile 3, what does this person want to say, please? What does this person want to say? What do they want them to know? What do they want to say? What do they want them to know? I feel unworthy of your love. Maybe that's this limiting belief here. We did have that 5 of Pentacles too. But I feel like this person's shifting out of that. I will always love you. Ooh. You're like an angel. Like an angel. I'm hearing Creep by, oh my gosh. Radiohead. Goodness, all right. I was scared to show you the real me. I'm so lonely without you. Will I ever see you again? I know it wasn't meant to be like this. I realize we are connected beyond what I can explain. I dream about being close to you. I'm planning on reaching out to you. I hate how I treated you. All right. I talk about everything with you guys. So as I'm pulling this, it feels like there's another energy here for some of you. I know that might seem a little weird. So if you're in one connection, but then there's someone that always interjects in places, all of a sudden I feel like I'm getting that. So it feels like this reading was from somebody, and then these messages are from somebody else. Again, that's not going to fit for everybody, but I couldn't ignore that and not say something. I really feel like someone else is like, but wait, pick me, pick me. Interesting. So maybe there's a combination of two people that some of you guys are watching about. Maybe you moved on, and yet there's someone that's like not letting go energetically just yet. All right. Anyways, we have, I regret how I treated you, because this person, the majority of what I'm reading, this person, things are good. And all of a sudden these messages are as if it's somebody else trying to like, hi, see me, see me. Okay. I feel like you're better off without me. I think that's going to make sense to several of you. All right. You are absolutely beautiful in every way. You remind me of who I truly am. And one more. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just want one more. Just one. I did see one that says, I think of you as soon as I open my eyes. All right. I guess we're saying two. I miss getting dressed up to see you, and I wish you would give me a sign. So, pile 3. There is your reading. I'm going to move on to extra confirmations for those that enjoy that and think that's fun. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can see my booking instructions in the description box. I do live readings usually about twice a week, and then recorded readings the rest of the time if it doesn't fit in your price range or the timing that I have available. I have kids and I have them majority of the time, so I only do live readings on days I do not have my kids and do not have other stuff going on. But I can fit recorded readings in lots of other places, so I can get you, it's very similar to this, a recorded reading, but it's based off of questions and a little bit of background that you care to share, get you a lot of information in a personalized way. Anyways, okay, but moving on. So for here, if you're new, we're going to pull some zodiacs, some letters, some attributes, just to see if we can get a little extra confirmation for you guys. This can be you or them. All right, we have 11th house, which is Aquarius. There also could be an online connection for some of you. The 11th house rules technology. So we have Mercury, which is, why am I drawing a blank? Gemini and Virgo energy. It's also about communication. All right, we have Virgo here. So Virgo showing up. I feel like I talked about Virgo with stress. Yeah, I think they rule that Virgo rules that section of the body. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure they do. My boyfriend is a Virgo and he has Crohn's, so I remember thinking, oh, that's interesting. So anyways, he's trying to get, don't share my personal details. Anyways, he's a very private guy. All right, anyways, sorry, babe. Let's not say anything. Keep my secret, guys. Keep my secret. All right, Virgo energy. Let's get some more attributes. Maybe someone out there's person has Crohn's, and that's why I said that. All right, we have life of the party, hard worker, detail-oriented, and passionate. We had passion, passionate. Let's get some more zodiacs and some attributes, locations. What else do we have for pile 3, please? All right, we have bookworm. We have Aquarius again, Asia, and the Middle East. Okay, we have watches, social media, and we have Britain. Oh, I got a couple more. All right, we have Aquarius again. 3 Aquariuses. I'm Aquarius rising, but we have Scorpio and Taurus showing up. So some Mars connections there. All right, let's get some letters. Pile 3. So with these letters, if you see a name or a word and I don't say it, just take it. When I'm channeling, it's so hard to access my normal. I know that's hard to comprehend if you don't know, but it's If you know, you know. If you're a reader and when you're in the zone and you can't grasp a normal word, like trying to say Radiohead earlier, that was so hard. I'm like, I could see it, but I can't get it out. Anyways, okay. Letters S, A, P, Q, G, O, B, A, D, and O. Good. God, dog. Someone could be a dog person. Pog. Bass. Someone's a big fisherman. Pogo, Pogo. Pod. Odin. Ogden. I just move them around a lot, and if something pops out, I'm hearing O'Brien, Quinn. Anytime I get a Q, I can't help but say Quinn. I'm so generic with my Q. I need to learn more Q names. I'm hearing like Donald, or I guess we have Dobie. Doobie. We have Pooh. Wow. All right, I probably need I've had a long day. All right, I'm just gonna let you guys look at this. Sorry, I didn't really channel any names for you. Channeled Pooh. Are you proud? All right, there you guys go. Hopefully I made you laugh. I'm I'm just tired. Not too tired to do these kind of things, but now I'm getting silly. So there are your confirmations, guys. If you see it, honor that, please. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. As always, I love reading for you guys. Thank you for showing up so I have energy to read. Have a good one, guys. Bye.